Yeah, I'm not feeling well. So when I started not feeling well, it was quad day, but I told Jeremy we'll go to gym at the same time because he trains for much shorter than me. I was like, when you leave, I leave, so I don't stay for too long. So that's my trick. What's going on, guys? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is the 27th of December. We are back on the vlogs. I'm still not really feeling well. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been kind of feeling unwell-ish the last couple of days. My body's really weird because I don't get like super sick. I just like am at a moderate level of sick each day. So it's always very hard to decide whether like, am I too sick to do stuff or am I like still okay to push through? Like I'm definitely not at like 100% health, but I am also still like fully functioning well. Like I don't have a fever or anything. I'm just like really congested and tired. And it always starts with like a sore throat. So I had like a sore throat the first couple of days, which was still like not enough to fully put me out of action. Anyways, I only trained for 5 days last week, so I did take an extra day off. And yesterday was a little bit of like a deload still. So today we're going to be doing glutes and arms a little bit later, but because we are not allowed to film too early, we're going to do a grocery shop first. So obviously it was Christmas weekend. I've literally been eating just whatever the hell for the last 3 to 4 days. So I don't really have much things prepped in the fridge or anything ready to go. Ethan also literally did not bring any food. So we can just do some grocery shopping and maybe cook some stuff up so we can all like eat something like after training and stuff. So that is on the plan today. I've also been like super busy with like house things. So I'm predicting in perhaps 2 to 3 max more vlogs with Ethan time. We will be in the new house and we will do perhaps like a couple of like, I don't know, like house content. So drop it in the comments below like what kind of house content you like to see. Might bring him along for maybe like the early stages of like extra construction stuff, maybe, I'm not sure, or just like once we've moved in fully and do like a little bit of a house tour. I'm not sure. We'll see what kind of like what you guys want to see, I guess. I don't know. Are you even interested in like my house? I don't know. But you guys have been on this journey with me for quite some time now. Like when I first decided I was going to build a house, like obviously you guys were there, you followed me to all the meetings and stuff like that. And that was like literally 2 years ago. So 2 years later, it's finally nearly done. So yeah, we're predicting, yeah, probably a month or 2 months max time, we should be in the new house. So lots of beautiful natural light in that one. So maybe we can do more cooking stuff or whatever. I don't know, where will I even be at that point, you know? Oh, is the shops open? It should be. Okay, why is it so dead? Because everyone's still sleeping.
Surely a moving vlog.
Moving vlog, yeah. Everyone wants to see how we make our friends become our slaves and just help us move. Well, I'll film Ethan moving for us. How about that? Be like, if whoever helps us move is like exempted from cardio that week, will be good. You know what? Last time when we moved out of my old rental into my parents' house, I was literally mid-prep. And to be fair, I got like an all-time low weigh in like 2 days after or whatever, just from all the steps and moving around. Anyways, we are now at Woolies, so we're gonna go do some grocery shopping. Oh yeah, a lot of times when we film at Woolies, people are just like, oh yeah, so what are you filming for? And I'm like, YouTube. It's actually super quiet right now at Woolies, which is great. So now that I'm on my full like trying to eat better kick, I always go to the organic section to check what fruits they have. They have none today. So I guess we're eating non-organic fruit. It's fine. I have a lot of non-organic fruit at home.
Haley,
right. Oh, and I always get these veggies, but they're out of that too. We'll get these ones today then. Yeah. Alright, should I get a regular? Oh no, I'll get the frozen organic ones. I'll be fine. These are my fave. It's the only like pre-marinated free-range chicken that is on the market. Like I said, I've swapped over to buying free range chicken. I may swap back, I don't know. Oh yes, also, I don't know if, just in case you didn't watch my previous vlog, these are a new favorite. They're like the only organic cookies that have no like seed oil or anything. And it tastes really good and the macros are not like too bad. So I have this at home. I bought it like a week ago, just like in case I want to snack on anything. I still have a lot, so I don't really eat it that often, just because it's been like Christmas and I've been eating like real whole fat stuff that's non-organic and lots of seed oils. So I'm trying to get back on like eating healthier again, because obviously like when I'm eating not on plan, I like try not to be too annoying about it, because obviously people are going to be deep frying shit and shit. So, oh yes, PB2, I need this.
And yourself cookies?
Yeah, but see, like this one is different.
But it's still a cookie.
It's organic. After preventing myself from eating it for so long, now when I think about it, I'm not keen anymore. 27th, so it's...
We'll go to Pinto and we'll get like the absolute fat, like they had like the Christmas special.
Like that makes me feel like I'm gonna be sick, like when I think about it.
We'll like cut it into like quarters.
Should I try to eat kangaroo steak? I've never eaten one before.
Kangaroo steak's really good.
Because I normally, like, I don't trust myself in cooking
like
it.
proper game meat.
So like I'll just get the sausages. I'm just gonna get the sausages.
No, get the steak.
But what if it tastes like shit?
It tastes the same. Trust me.
What do you mean?
I get the sizzle steak, it's really easy.
I don't know, but you eat like disgusting stuff sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like you eat like...
Beef and rice is good, okay?
Yeah, but you used to like not season it and be okay with it. Anyways, I'm just gonna do the sausages, because let's do that. Oh yeah, also pro tip, because free range chicken is like a little bit more expensive, people generally like don't buy it, and then like towards close to expiry date, like there's heaps left over, like heaps, look at it, there's heaps. And yeah, so because there's heaps, they have to like mark it down. So if you are happy to go like check the grocery store a little bit more often, you can get it like for cheaper, but you just have to cook it like today. So I'm out of food, so I'll be cooking this today, and I saved $3.55. Winning. I love Orlando. I've been there like twice now already, but I think the excitement of like the Olympia is like more exciting when it's in Vegas, you know, like because I competed in Orlando last year in the exact same hotel that the Olympia was the previous year. It was the same spot, you know, so that was really, really cool. Oh, I forgot to get avocado. There we go.
You get the spread, tube. You get the tube, squeeze tube.
Yeah, you know, it just keeps it more fresh, and then like you don't have to guess about like when it's gonna go bad or like whatever. No, it's cold pressed. There's no seed oils in it. There isn't. I checked. There isn't. Like, look, all right, let's bet. I already checked it a million times. So all that is avocado, lime juice, sea salt, black pepper, vitamin C, flaxseed fiber, and that's it. So this is very, very good. I think because it's cold pressed. They can't secretly put that in. That is not legal. Oh, by the way, have you heard about the vertical diet?
What?
Oh yeah, I'm looking into it, because it kind of seems kind of similar to what like I already do. So I'm like, oh, you know, it's all about like eating low volume, easy to digest stuff. Like don't overload your... It's basically eating a lot of meat and rice and like that's literally what I do. And like, oh my god, egg whites are back. There's been no egg whites for like the longest time. So yeah, we're gonna buy 2. When does this expire? 28th of January. I won't even be here then. We'll just try to finish it before then. It's true overkill. Maybe I should just get one.
It's freezing.
It becomes disgusting now. You know what? I'll put it back. One will do. I am leaving literally 2 weeks. In case you don't know, I'm going to Malaysia and Singapore in like 2 weeks. And I'm very scared I'm gonna get fat and lose all my gains. I'm gonna come back like freaking skinny fat after Singapore and Malaysia. It is the most unanabolic place to holiday. There is clearly no sourdough bread. All the bakers seem to be on Christmas holiday. Oh yes, almond milk. We'll get 2. This is the brand I buy. It's organic and has no seed oils. Ethan, don't shake your head at me. This is the devil's aisle. It is seed oil central. You know, ever since I used to always kind of be tempted by like this aisle because I'm like, I can kind of fit into my macros, but ever since kind of like focusing less on like actual macros and just like the ingredient list, I'm just like super repulsed by this thing. I needed to buy something from here, but I don't remember.
Cinnamon?
I think I still have it, but I may be running low, so we should always stock up because cinnamon is life, okay? By the way, in my new kitchen, I have a full spice rack, so we'll be filling it. This will do. Actually, no, this brand is cheaper.
Tastes different in different types of cinnamon.
What do you mean? So this one is better?
That cinnamon ground, it's a different strain, so that one tastes better. Oh, sorry, in my opinion,
I think this one tastes better, this brand.
this one tastes better. It tastes more like, has like a smell.
Yeah,
Whereas
and
this
it's
one's just like grainy.
So look, this is cheaper and it's on 20% off special, $135, and it tastes better. Winning at life. 25% off. Bone broth is basically when they boil all the cartilage, bone, and collagen off the cow, make it into a soup. It's very, very good for you, nutritious, high in collagen as well. Obviously good for like anti-inflammatory, just like overall very, very good for you. But I mainly use it for gut. It's like amazing for gut health. So I'm all about the gut health these days. So my new philosophy on gut health, which I kind of like already semi-adopted just like subconsciously before actually studying more about it, like last prep, is just like don't overload your like digestive system. So like I don't eat overly like chunky veggies that are like hard to digest and like too high fiber. I definitely stay away from that, like anything that's easy to digest. So I stick to like zucchini, spinach, rice, just like really simple stuff, lettuce, like cucumber. Yeah, you guys see it all of last prep. Like it literally looks like it's not gonna keep you full, but it's gonna keep your digestive system feeling good because it's not gonna be like backed up and everything. So this is why I don't like to introduce stuff to you guys. This whole section here were things that I ever raved about. First, it was the twisted frozen yogurts. Clearly they're all gone. And then I had the dairy-free, what brand is that? Yeah, the Wise dairy-free freaking ice cream. It's all gone now as well. The latest one I've been having is that Pana Organic. It's a bit higher in fat though, but it's dairy-free, organic, plant-based, and gluten-free. Now it's gonna be all sold out now that I've told everyone. Secret's out. I only plan to eat freely for like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but like, I don't know, I felt like I was kind of under eating. Anyway, my weight didn't change much or whatever. So yesterday I was just like eating as per normal, managed to get my 5 meals in, super proud of myself because the goal was just to eat, right? Because the last couple of days I've been eating like 4 meals, sometimes 3. So my main goal was just to like eat enough protein in my 5 meals in yesterday. So yeah, I ate all my meals and I was still like a little bit lower on like the calorie side. So to end the day, I had some leftover trifle. Just trying to tell Ethan that you don't kind of have to track it, but you can make room for it. So if you know like approximately like what kind of calories it's gonna be, and you just eat everything else like around it, make sure you hit everything else, you can pretty much still somewhat fit it in. It's not going to be accurate and you shouldn't do it all the time. But if it's like, you know, the holiday season and you really want to eat something that you know you have enough calories for, but you don't know how to track it, it doesn't need to be like fully accurately tracked. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm saying this because I have like some really nice cake, which are actually, it's a very light cake because my friend makes it and I've eaten it a lot, so I know. And I wanted Ethan to have some because he literally didn't bring any food, but also this cake tastes amazing. And I wanted him to try my best friend's cake, and he was scared to eat it because he didn't know how to track it. And I told him it wasn't the end of the world. Alright, so this morning I already had my regular breakfast, which usually would have been my pre-workout meal. I just had some sourdough toast and eggs. So I'm actually not quite hungry yet. It's about like 10-ish. Like I'm not full, like I'm yeah, I'm not like hungry, but I'm not full, but I know I need food. Otherwise, like my blood sugar starts to drop when I'm training. So, and obviously I always believe in eating a meal prior to training. So this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. Nice and low volume, but it is a good amount of carbs. I have like 185 grams of mango here. It is mango season and I freaking love mango. And then I have like 100 grams of barramundi fish. So this will be my pre-workout snack slash meal. And then we're gonna go train. We are on the way to the gym now. We got a little bit caught up debating with Jeremy because he has very strong opinions on things. It's kind of busy.
How long have you been doing the headband thing for?
A week and a few days now. It's like a new thing for me.
We're training today.
Today we're doing glutes and arms. Alright, we were gonna do adductions just to get the adductors like warmed up, but someone's on there. It's very busy right now, so we're just gonna make do. I'm gonna start with some straight leg kickbacks, probably just 2 sets for getting the glutes nice and activated, keeping a nice long squeeze. These are also not my favorite cables, to be honest. You want to make sure you keep your body nice and upright as well. Don't lean over too much, because when you lean over, it's more so for the traditional kickback, but for the straight leg one, you want to just be nice and upright, super still, keeping your legs super straight, having your toe point out just a little bit, and again, super slow and control with this movement. Bump the weight up to 20 for the second set, so it's pretty heavy. But as you can see, even though it's heavier, we're still doing it super controlled. It's hard work, you know. It's kind of boring, honestly. In case you don't know, any kind of kickback variations are like pretty boring to me. I do them and I do them well, and I know they're like super important, so I do them, but I don't really enjoy them. You know what? You don't have to exactly enjoy every single thing you do. Alright, we did 2 working sets on that one. First one was just a warm-up. And we're gonna move on now, see what's available. When I do a glute focus day, I love doing leg press. And the way I feel my glutes the most is in like a single leg press with my foot slightly higher up, focusing on the flexion of the hips rather than the knees. So the knees should never like kind of travel beyond the ankle. They're just kind of staying stagnant. You also don't want to go too low, so it's kind of like a smaller movement. People may be like, oh, range of motion, blah, 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 but this is what I do in order to get maximum glutes out of it. So you shouldn't have to do things the textbook way or whatever. You just have to do what suits the muscle that you're trying to target. So for me, I'm doing what works. This will just be a warm-up, and then we'll see what weight we're going to be hitting later on. I'm not tracking my workout today because I'm still meant to take it easy, because I can hardly breathe out of my nose because I'm still congested. But I want to see what weight I normally do on this, just so I have an idea, and just in case I do hit a PB, I'll know. I don't believe the numbers. Apparently I did 50 kilo single leg, which I don't feel like I did. I must have been pretty crazy that day. That was my max. My max was like 50 kilos. Anyways, we'll see. You're shocked, right? I'm like, did I write it wrong? I think I recorded it wrong. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? Challenge accepted. Even I think that's crazy. I'm like, wait, what? happen? Because
You're unwell.
I'm unwell. So I'll just do like less sets and exercises.
But you're doing a PB weight.
You know, I did that last time I was on the hack squat. You know why? Testosterone. I'm joking, but maybe not. Not doing too much. Those were just like feelers. I'm confident. Let's do 50. Like I think it wasn't a typo. I did it before. I can do it again. So as long as we match the old numbers, we're good. First working set, gonna be aiming for 12 reps per leg. And then if it feels good as in anywhere below RPE 7, we'll bump the weight up. I think that's fair. We might have to stay at this weight because I'm contracting my glutes pretty hard and they are pretty tight. They've been pretty tight since I've been training them more often. So in order for them not to get too tight that they start pulling on my lower back, we should just maintain at this weight, get a little bit more volume in. So I'll consider this my first working set. I'll do 2 more sets and then just chill at this weight for today because I am sick after all, you know. 2 down. 1 more to go.
I think you get heavier.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I want 2?
So do it.
Let's do it, let's do it.
I need to stop egging you on. This is bad.
I know, I'm sick, Ethan. I can hardly breathe through my nose.
Yeah, but you want sick gains as well.
Yeah. We can add 10.
Wait, what? I was going to be like, add like 2.5. Like.
Oh, nah. What's the point in that? So just another 5, I'll make it 10. So this is 60 kilos. It weighs more than me. I'm doing single leg. Is that wild? It's pretty wild. Huh?
PB time? Long.
Yeah. To be fair, I only have 1 more exercise of glutes after this, so yeah. I'm scared. It takes a while to like get into the right positioning, but basically you want this directly on your hip bone. Don't be a wuss. I know it hurts, but it can't be on your stomach, it can't be on your leg, it has to sit on your hip bone. And yes, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but that's where it needs to be. You need to always make sure you pin your shoulder blades right back, and that's why, so if you have hair, like bring it forward, because you want to have like your body like feel the actual pad and stay nice and secure there. Always keep your eyes forward, keep your chin tucked at the top, and make sure your spine is nice and neutral. So stay tight. Felt pretty good. gonna go heavier. My first working set, I'm doing 100. Yeah, 100, yeah. I'm like, I can't maths. I'm like, Ethan, add it up for me so I don't look like an idiot. Aiming for like 10 to 12. Pump going already, which is great. We only did 2 exercises, really 1 proper exercise. But in case Jeremy's watching, I do train low volume. He still thinks I do too much. Can you guys please message him and tell him that I really don't? Alright, once I stop feeling dizzy, we're gonna get onto biceps. So, first bicep exercise is this bicep curl machine. I like it. I literally feel the activation the whole way through. I focus on like really controlling on the way down, making sure not to overly extend because like it gets uncomfortable on the joints, like especially your elbow. So, and it could get kind of dangerous as well. So just about there is good. And then contracting the whole way through is the key. So rather than just like lifting it up, I really focus on squeezing the muscle all the way, full contraction, peak contraction at the very top. So sometimes people go too far and they're just like there, but like actually your peak contraction is about there when you fully tense. As you go further, you're not really getting any like too much extra over there. So sometimes people start like using more wrist to really like force it all the way. You just want to like contract it fully. Look at me talking as if I know much about arm training. Look, I really don't. It's just just squeeze. I know about muscle contractions though. So when I'm training my arms, because they're so weak, I can feel like every single fiber of it like contract. So that's what I focus on. I'm not very strong at it at all. I don't do anything crazy. I literally just do like a couple of sets. I don't really hit failure, just like slightly shy from failure. But it feels hard, but I always just get a good pump and then I call it a day for arms. I like to do this like super slow and controlled. Literally, my arm is like so pumped. It's hard to like stretch out. You know them feels when you're just so massive. So it's been like a good half an hour, I would say, since training. So normally I'm like coming home absolutely starving after I train. But these days, now that like I reckon like my hunger levels are way more back to normal, I need to actually let my body temperature and heart rate and everything settle down a little bit before I'm like ready to eat. So I just kind of like chill. I made Ethan eat a piece of cake, waited for him to finish eating it. I even put my chicken to cook, so I'm cooking it like somewhat slow-ish in the, well, not really, it's like 20 minutes, in the Thermomix, but I'm like slow poaching it at a low temperature, so 75 degrees, cooking in there, so it's poaching. And then just chilling for a little bit, and then I made my meal like nice and slowly. Like I'm definitely like ready to eat now, but I'm not absolutely starving like I normally am. So again, keeping it nice and low volume. I'm having jasmine rice, 100 grams of barramundi fish, some pickled veggies made by Tung Tung, made those for me. It's just like some radishes and carrots, and I added the cucumber myself. And then some PB2 for the sauce. And oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's gonna be my third meal of the day, which is also my post-workout meal. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very hungry, but I always am able to like eat all my food. So once I start eating, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm really happy with like where my hunger levels are at right now. Just means that like my leptin and ghrelin levels are nice and balanced. So it puts me in a good position to be entering prep soon-ish, I guess, a couple of weeks. 12, 13 weeks, I don't know. But like you don't ever want to start prep like still being hungry. Like you want to start prep when you're like just so sick of eating. You're like, I'm ready to diet. That's like the best position to be in. So it has definitely helped that I've been way more flexible with my eating and stuff. And I think that's why like mentally I'm in such a good place with food, because I'm just like very much less food focused. Like I still love food and I still love eating like food that is not my food, but I also just love eating my regular food, and I don't care too much about it, honestly. Oh, secret ingredient, cinnamon. Oh yeah. And for a bit of spice, some cayenne pepper as well. All right, I'm going to eat that. We're gonna watch Chris's latest vlog because I finished watching all of Derek's. So, and no one else has uploaded their like Olympia vlogs yet. So we're gonna watch that. I'm gonna eat this and we're gonna end the vlog here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.